So this is my desk. It looks kind of weird because it's made out of skateboards. So here's my computer. Hold up. Basically, it's a $20 computer that I got from school, but it's running Linux, so that's cool. Oops. It's kind of ancient, but it does what I needed to do. And I'm using it with a trackball mouse. It's actually really comfortable once you get used to it, and it's very ergonomic. The keyboard is a HHKB Pro 2. The layout is actually really good for programmers because the control key and the S key are nice and close, same with the backspace, and it helps a lot if you spend a lot of time in like Vim or Emacs. Having those keys, it's a big ass hair, nearby, it's actually really convenient. But a theme that you'll see in these setups is that basically every screen is matte. So if you like look at this screen on my phone, or like this here Apple monitor, I just really prefer anti-glare displays, or like my e-reader. Yeah, anti-glare is the way, bro. This is like a book stand, so you can store your books as you're reading them and prop them up with these book arms. So if I have to like reference any material, or sometimes I'll go ahead. I have this in my backpack right now because I carry it around. I use my books tablet a lot, and I have a bunch of textbooks stored in this bad boy. And then I'll just leave it right here so I can reference it while I'm working right here. Or actually, sometimes I'll be like doing like a Udemy course or like EduX or whatever. So you can just like prop laptops. These are my main laptops. This one's the X62, X220, X62 HK, and the MacBook Pro, the X1 Carbon 6th Gen. I use all 5 of those laptops, unbelievably, but you can also just prop them up right here and have a nice dual monitor setup. And then I usually have like a book that I'm reading right here, and then this is like a lamp meant for monitors. Like you normally put them right here. But yeah, we just got like posted, got index cards, like a calendar, and these are my main 3 notebooks that I use. So this is like a journal, like a diary or whatever. And then this is like a productivity notebook with like calendar and like notes from books and whatnot, stuff like that. And I had like my goals for the year. And then this one, basically it's just like a really simple planner. So I'll have like a class list and then the due date, and then these are all for like school and stuff, right? And then these are all like dumb shit that's not school related, and then the binder clip just tells you where it is in the book. So pretty simple system, but it works very well. Yeah. that's mostly it. Oh, you might have noticed this is like probably my most used piece of technology, I would say. It's like a e-reader, like a Kindle, but it's like very pocketable, so I carry this everywhere, and I just leave my earbuds in and listen to ambient music when I'm studying. So I just set it up. I was reading some books, and then I also got hella audiobooks. Just finished this one, and yeah, there's this app that I'm running on, I call it Noise, which is like you can like preset a bunch of sound settings, and it just infinitely plays. So yeah, and I also got like Anki, and then just a few apps on there. This is like pretty customized, and unfortunately you can't really get it in America, so to import it from China. But oh yeah, and it has like a really nice DAC in it if you have any audio files listening. Sometimes I'll use them with my IER M7s actually, if I feel like listening to high quality music. So yeah, it's like everything right here. Oh, I guess I do have like a study timer just for Pomodoros. It's really dirty, I need to clean it, but yeah. And then of course I do have the most aesthetic item in the study desk, some water. Hydration is always super important. This is like my fake Herman Miller Eames chair. Miko really likes to sit here and sleep when I'm studying, and that's like her main spot. And I always just like read books right here and chill out after working and stuff. And yeah, the the ottoman or whatever like doubles as like a piano bench, so pretty okay use of space. This is like my video editing computer, so it's like I barely built it because I was able to finally get a graphics card, but yeah. I also intend to film videos right here, so I got like a softbox and there's a camera set up right here that's hooked up to the computer that's down there. Got like a microphone. Hello. Pro Superlight, Zowie GSR, and this is like my most beloved piece of technology. This is a Duck Blackbird. Yeah, so this is like the keyboard that I've been using since high school. It was my end game back in high school. I'm still using it. It's using a Duroc T1s and it sounds like super clean. Yeah, and it's using the HHKB layout like I was showing you guys, and it has a numpad and arrow keys, so it's pretty clutch. But yeah, this computer, as you can tell, is using Windows. I do have like a Linux subsystem on it, but I don't use that. And yeah, I also have like a microphone hooked up right here. So I'm not really an over-ear headphone guy, so I always use like IEMs, and you don't really have a mic, so I attached it to this here IKEA lamp, and it sounds actually really good, and no one ever like comments on my mic quality, so that's good enough for me. But yeah, it's all like, I'm using this with a Herman Miller Aeron. This exact chair I've been using since middle school, and it's held up really well. All the errands I've gone have been like $200, so it's like a really worthwhile investment. I always sit cross-legged. I don't know if you knew that. No. But yeah, just get in and then do smart. But yeah, I don't know if you have any other questions.
What's the floppy disk for?
The floppy disk is a coaster. So I don't know if you notice on like the Bickle, it's also on floppy disk. Yeah. Extremely aesthetic.
Extremely.
Extremely, yeah. Okay, as you can see, we've teleported upstairs, and here's my other setup. So I guess I have 3 setups, but this is the one that most of you will know. This is meant for streaming, so just like cameras and stuff. It's also extremely jank. So these are the computers that it's running off of. As you can see, old Paula Smith, that was a $10 special from school. And then I got, this computer is ancient, but that's what I built my entire channel on. It's got a 3770K, 1060. But yeah, this setup has like remained largely unchanged since last video. So if you haven't seen last year's video, you're free to watch that one. But here's my Aeron. I got this thing for $50. And those 2 computers are hooked up to this monitor with a KVM switch. And I'll just leave the stream on this computer and then study off of this computer. The 2 cameras, they're both A6000s that I got for like $150 each. And then I got you guys' like lighters up on the wall. I still have some more that I need to hang up. So thanks to everyone who sent me letters and stuff. It really means a lot to me. So, and then I found this on the side of the road actually, this monitor. But yeah, another MH12C. This flip clock sadly is broken. I fixed it and it's broke again, so I need to repair it. Oh, whoops. But yeah, so this is my homework computer. This one's also running Linux. Like my one downstairs, and then you're gonna switch it with this switch over to Windows. It's turned off right now because it's not turned off right now. Oops, it's shutting down right now. I also have it hooked up to an auxiliary screen right here. You can see it's shutting down right now. But basically, when I'm studying and I need to monitor the stream, it's just hooked up to this monitor to make sure that it's like not crashed or anything. But yeah, this whole setup probably cost like under $500. It's kind of insane considering how much money I made off of it. But yeah, I also just have like a smaller book stand right here that pull up if I need it. I actually really like the smaller one versus double decker. Double decker is kind of huge, but yeah. so yeah, that's it. Okay.